never a perfect first take.
Welcome to the August God Squad monthly man update. I hope you have all had a great summer, and there's a couple weeks left to fit one in if you haven't. Mine's been some fire, some rain, sunny days that I thought would never end, but we went on an epic adventure escorting Bishop Scott McKay back to Ottawa. We were joking, as you know, bishops have a ring, that he was the ring bearer, and we were taking him back to Mordor, and we went through quite a bit of adversity as we made our trip through plus 37 degree weather in Saskatchewan, and then we hit heavy smoke in Flin Flon. The road was closed. From the Pas to Winnipeg, that St. Joseph, as we did our novena that night, we woke up and the road was reopened after being closed for 5 days to allow us to go through that way. Went through rain, through Dryden, Ontario, and just had a great time. We made it into Quebec on our way back, but we had adversity. The winds in Regina coming back were 77 km/h gusts, and had we stopped at any point, we wouldn't have completed our journey. We wouldn't have completed our mission, as it were. And you keep going through that adversity because that's what we need to do as men, and we need to encourage others to do that. So I'm inviting you to make sure that you reach out to somebody, join a small men's group. I know I'm starting mine up at St. Peter's on Wednesday mornings again. We're going to do That Man Is You. There's heroicmen.com has lots of great programs, including a Dram with Friends, which you should like and subscribe on YouTube, your favorite podcast platform, just to help us get some more views and likes out there. Share it with a friend. We are going to have a lot of work to do here, men, to get butts back in the seat. We need to re-evangelize this country of Canada, and especially as at this time there's an election being called, we need to pray as men. So I encourage you, whether it's a small group, your parish, your diocese, to encourage prayer for our upcoming election. As we've learned in the Bible in a year, that God works when we get down on our knees and ask for His will to be done. So you'll be hearing more messaging from us as we try to organize prayer rallies, Eucharistic processions, adoration, whatever you can do to encourage prayer. You can go to the godsquad.ca website. We have many of the prayers there recorded. You can pray along with us. I do it daily as it helps me in my journey, and I encourage you to do the same, whether it's the Divine Mercy, the Rosary, the Litany to St. Joseph. Just get involved, whether it's just encouraging your neighbor, a friend at work. Invite them to do a small group study with you on heroicmen.com. Have a pint, have a dram. Encourage that. That's what I got out of our ride, where we got to have Mass daily with the Bishop, Father Marius, and the other fellas on the trip. And we got to encourage each other as we rode. 9,325 kilometers was my trip, and it was a great journey. And it reminded me of when we talked about that journey, going the great speech that Samwise Gamgee gave, where it goes, "It's like the great stories, Mr. Frodo, the ones that really matter. Full of darkness and danger they were. And sometimes you didn't know the end, because how could it be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad had happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing. This shadow, even darkness, must pass. A new day will come, and when the sun shines, it will shine out the clearer. And that's up to us to make sure that day comes. And that's why we're out here supporting the Ignite conference by barbecuing up some hot dogs with the boys here. And we've got 100 young people here being encouraged. So that hope is coming, and we need to foster that. So whatever you do, men, join us. And we're trying to finalize our 25th conference coming up in March. So please save that date, book it in your calendar, come from far and wide. And if you're near Calgary, this next month in September, St. Peter's Knights of Columbus is doing their men's night in. So look for that. There's lots of other things coming up. There's a monthly summit on heroic men. So lots and lots of resources out there to help you encourage others. My challenge is for you to walk with and invite one man to either come with you to a small group study, and if they're outside the church, maybe consider inviting them to the church. Encourage them, love them into the church. Have a great day. St. Joseph, pray for us.